Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Vocek Experience, where idiots are us. Always me. Always. Trust me. No disputing that. I'm an idiot. Anyway, this video, I just wanted to take a few minutes out of my day to recognize a cat. And I know this is kind of unusual. Actually, I don't think I see very much of this on YouTube or anything, but I wanted to pay tribute to my mother's one cat, Benny, who has passed away yesterday. Yeah, he got sick probably about a week prior, and I guess it was just too much for him. But before I get more into that, might as well tell you how Benny became to be. Probably about 15 years ago or so, there was a white cat that kept coming around up by my mother's house and my grandmother's house, and you know, just walking around and everything, you know, enjoying anybody who would, you know, come over and pet her and everything. And she was always around. Don't know where she came from or anything, but she was just, you know, just hanging around. So my grandmother ended up taking her in for a while. Then my aunt took her in for a while. And then my grandmother took her in again for, you know, for now. But anyhow, during that whole process and everything, she ended up getting pregnant, and she had one, two, three? No, never mind, four kittens, and anyhow, one of them was this orange cat, the only orange cat out of the whole litter. All the other ones were white with a little bit of black on the head. But Benny was the only one that was orange. And of course, my one aunt took one. My mother kept Benny and one of the white ones, and I was supposed to take one of the other white ones, but something happened, and that one ended up dying not too long after being born. So but anyhow, Benny, of course, his full name is Benjamin Sisko. My mother, who is a huge Star Trek Deep Space Nine fan, decided to name him after the captain of Deep Space Nine, Avery Brooks' character, Captain Benjamin Sisko. And of course, you know, he, as all cats do, they grow up. And also she kept one of the other white ones too and named him Thaddeus. But anyway, we're talking about Benny here. So anyway, he grew up, you know, to be an adult cat. Obviously, it's been, you know, like 13, 14 years. So, and he, you know, lived a good life, I guess, you know, being what he always thought was the man of the house. You know, he was, you know, always seemed like he was the one in charge. But he loved going outside, and he was always difficult to get in when it was cold out, you know, like, you know, once, you know, winter started coming and it's like, you know, trying to keep him in, that was, you know, he loved it outside. It was hard keeping him in, especially during the winter. And then, of course, the years went on, and I ended up moving back in with my mother, and I ended up bringing, you know, Esri, my dog, and of course she wasn't, or he, I should say, wasn't too happy about Esri at first, but, you know, they, you know, got to be good friends, I guess. I mean, you know, he never really attacked her, so that was always good. So, but anyhow, and then after a while, then mine and my wife's cats joined the club, and of course he wasn't happy about that at first. but he learned to tolerate my wife's and I's cats. But anyhow, a few weeks ago, one of my wife's one cat, Alex, got like a cold or something, and was like sneezing a lot, and just puked a couple of times, and runny nose, everything. And but then, like, after like maybe 3 days or so, he got better and everything, and then he passed it along to my wife's and I's other cat, Flux, and he was sick a little bit longer, but he recovered too. But he was just like sneezing and sneezing and sneezing, and with nose running and everything. And then, like I said, he recovered, and then I guess whatever was going around hit Benny, and he got sick. And of course, at first we're all like, oh, okay, he's got like the cat cold or whatever it is, the other cats recovered, so, give it a while. But after like 2 weeks, he wasn't getting better. So, so we called the vet and everything, and got some medicine for him, like an antibiotic and stuff. And we were giving that to him for the last like 5 days or so. And then yesterday I was at work, and I got a text from my wife saying that Benny had died. So I didn't find out, what exactly happened until I got home from work, or, later on that day. And I guess apparently he was, up and about earlier in the day, and he got his medicine and everything. And then I guess he was just walking down the hallway, and according to my mother, I guess he just kind of plopped over, started breathing real heavy, and then eventually he just stopped breathing. So he died, which was a shocker, because, we thought he was getting better, because he seemed he was getting better. But I guess either whatever the other cats had, he got it the worse, and for all we know, maybe he was already getting sick from something else, and that on top of something else was just too much for him. We don't really know for sure. But later that day, I guess, because this all happened like while I was at work, so, but I guess after he died, I guess my wife and my mother put him in a box, and called the vet, and let the vet know that he had passed, and they took him up to the vet so that they can cremate him. So I guess pretty soon we'll get a call letting us know when that's been taken care of, when we can go pick up his ashes and stuff. He can, take his urn and put it next to a couple of the other cats that we've had through the years that have passed. So they can all, hang out together, I guess, and watch over us while we're, doing our daily lives. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video, just to kind of, pay a little bit of a tribute to Benny. Just because, he's been around for so long, and it's like kind of weird that, he's not there. It's like you expect to see him when you walk in, to a certain room. You expect to see him laying on the table. You expect him to be, cuddling with his brother Thaddeus, because they were pretty close. But, it'll be some time before we get used to the new normal without Benny. But I also thought, I went through some of my pictures throughout the years that I still have of Benny. There's not a whole lot, but I picked out some of the best, and I put it in a little video slideshow. So I'll put that here so you guys can see that. right. I hope you enjoyed those few pictures that I had there, and we'll just have to, you know, get on with the new normal without Benny around. So, but that's gonna do it for this video. Don't forget to, if you like this video, to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, because I could always use more subscribers. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that link is down below. Feel free to friend me on Facebook. Just type my name in, Joey Vocek, and I'm pretty much the only Joey Vocek in there, so it's kind of hard to miss. So, but anyway, I guess I will see you all in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.